Let's go
I
ahead
was just saying I just moved all the freezers finally, and all the meat in the middle one.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more cement. That's kind of my job. I'm the builder, so I'm making a massive amount of cement, as you can see over here. And we'll grab some of that cement out of there. Let's make as much as we can. There's 2,000 more. Grab all that out of there. And cement goes fast. It goes fast. Boom. Okay, what else do we need here? See how our cement is doing over here. Gotta queue a bunch of it up. More of it up. And oh, look at that stone in there, man. Tons of it. 3,000. Now these two forges at the end, that's their only job. Their job is to convert stone and make concrete. A whole row of that. Keep it going. Max it out. There we go. The excess in here, and I'll actually put that down there. There we go. Keep putting that stone in. Keep putting it out. Now it's going to be about 3,000. So it's going to only need three blocks. Maybe I'll leave an extra one just in case. And then down here, same thing. Max these out. Just keep it non-stop running. There. Put two in there to just kind of keep that going. That should never stop going. Got the brass going. Got tons of clay in there.
Okay, those tools are repaired now.
Lead going there. We got any brass we can put in there? Let's look. Oh, we got some lead too. I never leave it in the box.
Hey kids, this parking spot sign is locked, and this is gonna be my new spot. So can you unlock it for me, please?
Where?
Where I'm standing. At the ramp.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna make you that. You know what we should do is make it right here. We should make a ramp on this left side that you can come up and go up onto your upper ground parking. That's what we're gonna do. Killer!
Okay, yeah, I'll just put my spot there instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna build it for you right now if you want.
Sure, thank you.
Opie. Yeah, since you're gonna use that for your house, I'm gonna go ahead and put this as Mopey over here. There we go. Gotta put Vault Dweller on there, crazy. I think. Are you guys trying to tell us something? Your signs are a little bit bigger than ours. Just slightly bigger. It's okay though. It's very cool. Very cool.
Those were just signs that were in the box.
I know. You can make it. It's okay. You can make it big. I was just kidding. It looks awesome. It looks totally cool. I love how it's perfectly symmetrical too. Yours and Crazy's are symmetrical there.
Wolf, you're floating around on the floor again.
Very, very cool. Sister Wolf is floating. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was building the thing out over here. I was moving Crazy's bike. Or Mopey's bike. Okay, so I need the angle. Now, if you'll see me switch from one thing to another. I was working on the forges, but I got to work on this first. So poor Mopey. He just put his stuff over here now, and he's got no place to put his stuff. That's why I'm trying to build everybody some housing, by the way, so they have a place to put their stuff. It'll be their home where they put their stuff, right? That's where you get to kind of about this far into the game.
Dark Angel.
All right, so I'm gonna go just try to build a ramp. Oh, you want to move your bike out of the way? You're putting it right where I'm gonna build the ramp.
Have we got any spare steel, and where is it?
There's some in one of the forges. Top corner one next lead and some other, I believe.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Well, Mopey's right in the way too. He's gonna move his stuff. And you're gonna have to be a one lane ramp until Mopey moves his stuff. Sorry. What do they call that when you have to move? Manifest Destiny or something? What do they call that when they like from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where they're telling me he's got to move? What is that, everybody in the chat?
Not sure. Sister Wolf, where did you put those?
What is that called? You know when they tell them they condemn your house? Oh, it's in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but they do it in real life too. Like Manifest Destiny, or it's Ah, what do they call that? Can't think of it. Can't think of it. Looks about right there. Oh, that's freaking cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I like it. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Gonna have a second level parking up there. All right.
I put them in my mailbox, Dark.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then support. I'm just gonna follow it in. 2-row ramp, like so. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Right into the building. Awesome. And then we'll build it out another 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's 5. 5. Come on.
No, there's no forged steel. There's only forged iron. I just need a little bit to replace the tools. Repair the tool. I bought this a load of wrought iron in the drop boxes, by the way.
So you're wanting forged steel? Is your repair up to max? Is mine up to max?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't looked yet.
What-
But
how
I'm
many-
gonna have to go.
5.
How many tools?
There.
Just need to fix the axe.
Okay, I'll only need 4 then if you only got 1.
No, I haven't got any steel.
There we go. There we go.
I'll put it in forge drop box 1. If you've got it up max, you should only need 4 pieces to repair it.
All right. So again, you saw how I was talking about earlier how you do
Bone Country, it's in
you do
drop
five
box
a 5 break, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is actually 5. So I don't really need this right here. So I can actually use his current framing as this, and I will probably just leave that like that, and then let him build in the rest. I'm going to build the concrete right up to the back of your building, and then probably going to need to do your supports might not be strong enough to hold up the
I only actually needed 3. So I put the 1 steel back into the drop box. The 1 steel that's left, I put it back in the drop box.
going to block the
Okey-dokey.
road. Going to block the road. I don't know, that might work. Let's try it, see what happens. Worst that happens, it falls down, I'll build it again. Okay, so
Anyway, if I'm right, you've got about 6 to 8, 6.
Now what happens all the time, by the way, is you shift priorities constantly in this game. You do one thing and then another thing and then you come back to the other thing. It happens to me all day long. I'm easily distracted, especially in this game. Especially in this game. Come on, Brass, get in there. Turn on. Okay, now this is how your forges should be. Constantly running all of the time. Doing something. Always be crafting. Always be crafting! The meat gets delivered in the back, huh? Grim Reaper. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, first we're going to take care of the floor here before we get too crazy with this building this stuff up above. Let's go ahead and fill in the floor here.
I've got an
Down
appointment.
back on again. Turn just my... There we go. Turn my Discord off. While they're chatting. So I always prioritize people first before this other kind of projects that I want to do. So I have a whole bunch of projects and stuff that I want to do, but right now Daniel is the most important thing because he needs a place to park his bike and do his stuff. Right, and create a central frame. Now I also look under there. See? That's why you gotta always look under there first. In case I screwed that up, right? I didn't get the block underneath there and then the whole entire thing falls down when I build too high. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. We talked about that a bit earlier too. How I'm only going to go right here to the edge. I'm not going to go all the way where I put all those other bars. Right now, just trying to build out this kind of road and side access here. Thank you, Sister Wolf, by the way, for digging all this out. It looks awesome, Sister Wolf. Thank you for digging this out.
Kismet, Godsponge had the answer in chat for you.
What is it? Imminent domain. Ah, Chewy, give Godsponge 500 KizCats for being awesome. There we go. See, you win stuff
finally changed
by knowing
pilots. They've
stuff.
actually managed to near the base.
You win stuff by knowing stuff in Kismet stream. There we go. So yes, I'm gonna actually make this whole top area like a second level. We're gonna go to it here. Now we're really gonna get.
I think Chewy went to bed, Kismet.
Oh, he did. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself. I'm not afraid of doing it myself. Let's see. Bonus. Godsponge 500 Kizaroonies. Kizar Caparoonies. Bam! There you go. I'm not afraid of doing stuff myself. Never be afraid to get your hands dirty. Get in there, do it yourself. I never am afraid to do it. In fact, I usually do stuff myself, and then my mods yell at me like, Kismet, I can do that for you, man. I can do that. Why do you keep doing that? All right. Well, you should be focused on gaming. I'm not fooling with the technical stuff. And I appreciate that greatly, by the way. Appreciate that greatly for that awesome support. Again, best mods on Twitch. Easily. Easily. Not even a competition. Not even close. Oh, they are the best. Oh. Cool. And work on those supports. Feel like I should have a concrete support there. I don't know. Again, we're gonna find out, aren't we? It's either gonna be a really awesome thing or it's gonna be that. I don't really want to fill that one in. I don't want to fill it in, but we'll do what we can. Just use the strength of the building and all the rest of this stuff. All these kind of extra supports. We're getting all crazy up in here. We building some serious cement up above my head that could fall down on my noggin without building up the supports. Not good. Not good. Go around. Gotta go around. There we go. And let's fill in the rest.
You know, it's funny, this bike is better than the one I lost.
There you go.
Yeah, well, the more you make them, the more you'll ramp up and you'll produce better quality of those items.
Now, nobody should complain considering you're the one who made all the bikes. We got more than enough now. More than enough bikes. Alright. And put our center frame back in again.
Whose bike is this one above the ramp here?
Just out in the open. That's me. Yeah, I was using it temporarily because I parked mine down by the Kismet kill box over there. And then I got up there and then I needed to collect stuff. And there was one outside that I'd left out there from before giving a tour. So this is kind of just the random bike. You want to actually do me a favor. Make the letters for random or loner. Make loner and put loner in the bottom of that one. And then we'll just have that as a loner bike.
Just the initials to loner?
No, just put the whole word loner in there. I know it takes up a lot of space.
I'll do that.
Just put it in there, and that means that people just drive it around back and forth, the kill box and whatever. All right, let's fill in the rest of this. Hope it doesn't fall on her head because it doesn't have any cement supports. Just using these other supports, it should work because we got it sitting. We got all the cross support here too. Got a kind of double support here. We've got this central support going there. Everything should hold. We'll find out. We're gonna find out in a minute. we're gonna really fill it up here in just a second. Now once this dries, it's gonna take a really long time to take back out again. Of course, there is a great way to get rid of cement, I learned. While I was on my day off, I actually play games on my day off. We were building a whole bunch of stuff, so what I did is I did that kind of clear cutting thing that we do. Kind of, we cut over the top, we cut around the outside, and then we undercut it, and then all that comes down. But if you do that over the top of cement, it actually destroys the cement. So if you want to actually destroy cement, make the ceiling fall down on it. That's a great way to wipe it out. Wipe it out. Oh, that's cool. It's like a tunnel. A tunnel back there. I need some lights back there too, Dark Angel.
Okay, well, there's something that already made up in your the mats box, but I'll pull them out when I get back.
Okay, well, we got a bunch. I'll grab them out. And then let's go ahead and use the actual rock face now as our kind of rest of the area here. All the way out, yeah. Okay. Run along the support edge. I think so. Ring of Destiny, and he's pointing up. Eminent domain. Yes, eminent domain is it. You're on fire, Sponge. He is on fire. Fire. God, Sponge is on fire. There we go. I would have made that a double ramp, but that's Mopey stuff. I don't want to take Mopey stuff. I wish Mopey'd come on right now and move his stuff. Actually, let's check and see if Mopey is on. Not listening. Mopey! No, Mopey. Dumb Mopey. There, it needs to be cleared a little bit. Pickaxe. Pickaxe. Oh, lead there. Oh, sand. Sand. All right, now we got to watch out that he can't. They're gonna hit his head coming up here. Nitrate. Nitrate. I think that'll be good. Now, pretty low. By the way, Dan, you can come up here and cut the ceiling a bit higher up here in your little parking area, if you want.
I will get on that in a second.
Got that bike fixed, or are you working on the bike?
I'm just putting the litters into the loaner bike.
All right, because I was about to snag it. So let me know when you're done. There you go.
Go ahead.
Paying it forward, said Godstone. Double time redeem. Oh, Godsponge just used his Kiss Cat, so all of you guys are getting double Kiss Cats right now. You should be thanking Godsponge in the chat, because that means you guys are going to have a better chance to win the next giveaway as well. So make sure to show him some love. Anytime anybody see you do any double time, works perfectly. Awesome. Neat. Again, feel free to raise this roof up.
I will.
Oh, little problem. You're coming down. Try not to end up in the water. Just realize that when you're done. Might put a little safety railing. Got your back. There you go, a little safety railing for you. Okay. Mopey. See, I can do this without. No, I'm gonna hit Mopey's stuff right there. Or Mopey. No matter where he moves his stuff, I end up building there.
Excuse me, Kismet. Trying to get my bike up there.
Go for it. I was just saying, poor Mopey. No matter where he moves his stuff, I always end up building right in his little zone. Oh, that doesn't look like it's upgraded. Hold on. Upgrade that. There we go. All right, let's build out the rest of this. Actually, we should do an overhead.
Whoa! I glitched through my building. It was weird.
Weird. Yeah, we'll just do another support here. Just for the kind of front ramp.
I could probably make a door from my second floor that comes off to the parking lot.
That's what you should do. Beep.
Oh, thanks for the help, Sister Wolf.
What was that
You're
beep?
welcome.
Heard something go dong. What was that?
I
There's
heard
some
it
sort of
too.
noise. Sorry, Mopey. I give Mopey a subtle hint that we're like invading his zone.
Mopey can't catch a break.
I know. I tell him to move his box, he moves it, and then I literally like break his stuff. I break his stuff, but I got another sign. I'll put it over there. There we go. Don't hit Mopey's stuff, though. And there, I've got your ramp, though.
Thank you very much, Kismet.
I made him a sign. Mopey, please move your stuff. Again, sorry. Mopey. Where did I park Mopey's bike at? Uh-oh. Is that his bike I moved? I forgot where I moved his bike to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Kismet's busted. Maybe that's his bike. Maybe I parked the other bike over here. Oh, that's the bike I parked over there. This is Mopey's bike. Actually, this is Mopey's bike. Or Mopey. I can't put it down because the bike's in the way. Oh. Going horribly wrong. Lag! Ooh, that was some serious lag.
There's Daniel.
There we go. I made him a little temp spot, too. Poor Mopey. Poor Mopey! Alright. Sorry, bro. Sorry for messing with your stuff. Face Show says, Kismet, with the website done, I created a server for all my project. I wanted to extend an invite if you're interested. Cool. Cool. Send me the info via Whisper, and I'll check it out, man. I will check it out.
Hey, kids, would it be possible to have a little ramp at the little opening at the back here? Because it's not really centered with the building.
What do you mean? Oh, you want a ramp right there?
Yeah, so I can walk up to it.
I'm gonna break some of your stuff.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Yeah, you probably want to make I don't know if they make those ones at an angle, though. You want me to make it out of cement, or do you want to make it out of, like, wood or something to match?
Cement would be nice.
Own it. Done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to probably put yourself in the door there, too. You might want to, yeah, there you go. Cut that out a little bit. Got a big, nice vault door there. Look at Sister Wolf going to work. Awesome.
Could someone please build me a vault door? I don't know how.
There's already some in there. Already in the building. And you can thank Dark Angel for that.
Thank you, Dark Angel.
Look at all this nitrate. I want all of it. I want all that
Well,
nitrate.
just look at the others to make sure you put it in properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, I know.
Okay, so there we go. Wow, we just built a whole nother area there. We built a little side ramp.
It doesn't really
Daniel,
bother me that
Go
it's
up
not
there.
in right either.
'cause I took away his parking spot. And poor Mopey, I took his away too. I'm gonna make him a nice house as well. He can choose for a house along this edge or a house along that far edge over here, which I'll be building for everybody as well. So there we go. I'll probably build one over here for Mopey. Maybe put it right. Maybe I'll give Mopey the one on the corner. I'll put his name on it for him. Poor Mopey. I'm moving all his stuff around. At least he'll have a nice spot there. So let's take all the rest of the stuff. Let's take the rest of this bars out. Now that I know how to take them out. Oh, or apparently now I don't know how to take them out. Let's try this way. There we go. Strangely works this way. It doesn't work the other way. What you want to do is break off the steel with your pick. Because these things are very hard to break out of there. So I find if you hit them right in kind of where all the things come together, that works pretty good. Oh, another big lag spike. Face shield. Alright, thanks, Face Shield. Thanks for that whisper. And I got totally booted again. Back. Alright. Gotta cover up the stream. Cover up the stream so you can't see my login. And there's a good 50% chance I'll turn it off at some point. 50% chance at least. White Flag says, Kismet, do you play with a controller, a mouse, or a keyboard? I am playing on the Mega PC. Let's see if I have an actual shot of the Mega PC here. Where is my shot of the Mega PC? This?
You scared me, Sister Wolf. I did not see you there.
That? No.
Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Logged in and got booted right out again. That sucks. That sucks. I have the Mega PC on this giveaway. Or on this giveaway. On this,
Kismet, you've just been booted again.
No, I saw it do it. Give it a second and try it again. My ISP is fooling around with the switches. Somebody's going, what does this switch do? I know what it does. It knocks me out of game. That's what it does. Dee. Oh, I could be using my new backdrop. Hey, my new backdrop. Rename that. Rename it. Cool. Good. All right. Yay, back in the game again. There we go. We're back. So I forgot what I was doing. As I asked me that question, but do I play on with controller, mouse, or keyboard? I am lucky enough to have an incredible Razer Naga Epic. Look at that baby. Or Naga Chroma, actually, is what that is. Is it? Thanks again for the boot. Yes, this is an incredibly great mouse. It's actually wireless. So it's a wireless mouse. You can plug it in if you want to just have it corded, or you can unplug it. And then it has this really cool base, by the way. I think this base is brilliantly designed. I had a wireless mouse that I really liked. It charged itself.
That first shot scared me. What's with me being jumpy?
The first mouse I had this very kind of base, like this. Brilliant design. You know why? Because you just take your mouse and you stick it in there, and it just sits there. Now, this is magnetized, by the way. So when you put it in there, it actually just like doesn't fall. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Magnetized. So it sits perfectly every time in this little cradle. Turn around so you can see the button side. It just sits in this cradle and it charges itself. So when you're not playing, you just put it up in there. It charges itself, take it out, and it never runs out of battery. Except for when I play too long, like last night for 11 hours straight. It lasted 11 hours on one. It was actually kind of on half charge. It lasted 11 hours of gaming. So that is, I mean, if that's not an endorsement for Razer, I don't know what to tell you. Now, I'm not going to make any money if you go buy a Razer thing. I'm not supported by them, but I'd love to be because Razer is amazing. I dig their gear. Now, it is a little bit of high-end gear, but you know, you get what you pay for in life. I usually buy a bit of the nicer stuff, so it lasts a lot longer than buying the cheap stuff, which is going to not last very long. I'm going to go ahead and block that. So again, I don't have to change the server password. I have accidentally done that before. And I had to instantly go, what? Stop the server before people try to get in. Stop the server before we all die. So I am using the mouse. I'm using PC, mouse, and keyboard. That is the long answer to that story, to that question. I do apologize for the long answer to the white flag, but great question. Vault is looking so awesome, Kismet. Yes, A-Dog. This is just the beginning. It is awesome. Participation Trophy Wife. Love that name. Hey, Kismet. Just seeing you're online. Off to bed for me. Have a great night. Yes, I should have went to bed a couple hours ago, but I'm being bad. Shh. I'm being bad. I'm mega streaming again. Mega streaming again. Awesome. Kismet, that ring may have been some Revlo points. That ring may have been, I spent some Revlo points. Oh, that's what it is. Boom. Twitter follow. I'm on it, Assassin. Let's get that going on for you, buddy. For sure, for sure. Let's do it. Let's throw you a quick little Twitter follow. Blammo. Find you. Oh, wearing the Kismet t-shirt. Boom, I gotta definitely follow. I see the Kismet t-shirt. Boom, I gotta blow it up. Blow it up. All right. Now, other people, you know what they do? They just go over there. They throw you a follow, right? Not me. I'm going to have everybody go over there and throw you a follow. Let's go and throw them a shout out. Right here. Longtime supporter of the stream. Awesome guy as well. And working to be an awesome streamer. Let's go ahead and see if I can find your direct link. Direct link right here. Boom, there we go. Direct link. And a big shout out for Assassin. Oh. All right, everybody, go over there. Throw a follow for Assassin. Throw him some love. I keep getting disconnected from the server. This is the first time I've been disconnected from the server like 50 million times here. I'm getting disconnected from the server over and over again. I might have to quit the game. I find when you're getting disconnected a lot, you just quit the game and relaunch it. You guys can't see it. I have it blocked, so you can't see the password. But I'm just logging in and it's just straight booting me.
The other day.
There we go. So there you go, Assassin. I threw that shout out for that reward on Revlo. There you go, buddy. Boom, for you. Anytime. Anytime. Show you that love. Go over there and show Assassin some love over there. And hey, if you're over in his channel, you will see him there in chat. Just go click on his name. Throw him a follow over there in Twitch. You never know. He might be playing something you might like to watch. I don't know. Show him some love. Show him some love over there. I like to throw that Kismet love right back out to the Twitch community because you know what? It just makes it a better place for everybody when you do that. Oops, I just broke something. What did I just break? There was a sign there. I don't know what it said. I broke it. I forgot what it says. Oops. I broke that cabinet too. I'm breaking all sorts of stuff today. Fix that. Don't fix it too much. I don't want to make it cement. There we go. And I just happen to have some cabinets on me. Now, who walks around with cabinets on them all the time? Apparently just me. Oh. All right. Somehow my pattern got real weird here. What happened to the pattern here? It got funky. You can't stay funky. You gotta fix the funky. We gotta fix that funky. Oh, that's because all the stuff was on the top of it. You couldn't see it. That's why. I had all the boxes on the top there. All right, now what these are just red. Oh, you guys can't see it again. See, there I go, Kismet. Kismet not doing it. All right, so what I did is I took out, these are all red all the way down here. So I took out all the red ones because they were like this.
Kismet, the game.
Yeah, you'll see in a second. I'll catch up and you'll see I turn it back on. Basically, so I cut that out here. I took those out of there, and now I'm going to make some of these stone things. Some blocks is what they're called, Adobe white blocks. Let's make about 15 more of those.
Crazy. Now you can put your small sign that says
those as
crazy
well.
house.
Now I've got to go over here and get some stuff out of my thing because I can't craft. So I'll put the A. Leave the A in there.
That looks cool.
Might have left the A in there. Nope. I don't know what happened to the A. The A's been lost. Might have dropped it on the ground because I was full. That could have totally happened. How bad. Loner. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. It'll leave it. Okay, so we're gonna craft up some blocks. And this is how I kind of build the floor. It comes out pretty awesome, by the way.
I'll be right back.
Can you do that?
Okay.
I always build a little bit extra because I know later on I'm gonna need them for something, especially if I break stuff. There we go. We kind of put this checkered pattern around the outside. We use it here in the crafting area, and then out here, this is all going to be solid, solid stuff. And you can see that Nushi's left all my supports there, so we're gonna fill that entire thing in with another house, much like these houses over here. Got the vault dweller. I call those the garage houses. Now the cool thing is Nushki's Nook. That's awesome. Cool thing is you can put a mailbox and you can actually use that as a drop box, which is brilliant. Oh, I'm gonna get booted again. Now this is the cool thing about playing on one machine while you're streaming on another. So if one machine is having a problem, it's not affecting your streaming machine at the same time. So I can still continue to stream while I'm playing the... I'm gonna go ahead and just quit completely out of the game and I'll come back in. Alright, so I'm gonna try to quit out. Again, you guys won't see any of this because I'm blocking it all. And let's just try to go back in. Like anything that you want to fix that's technical, even microwaves, unplug it, give it a few bit, and then plug it back in until it works. Or restart your computer, turn it off, that kind of stuff always works. Let's see. Assassin says, Kismet, been happy to follow you. Oh, that's what that noise was. I had never heard that noise before because I just added that, you know, get a Twitter shout out there. Kismet removed the overlay. I did eventually. Forgot to unblock the stream. Yes, that if you're in my stream, expect to see that a lot. A was never put in. Oh, the A was never put in, RJR. All right. I knew there was something funky. Something funky about it. There we go. Lol. Where's your game? My game is blocked so that you cannot see my password. That's why I must block it. You just came into the stream and have not watched me disconnect 15 times. Now, for some strange reason, the people at the Fun Pimps have not gotten around to block your password. So, if it allowed me to block the password, if it just put little dots in there, it would be fine. But it actually physically shows you what your password is every time you log in. It doesn't block the, you know, like normally when you put in your password, it puts the little circles. They haven't got to that part in the game yet, apparently, where it blocks what your password is. So I have to block the stream, so otherwise people get the password, they get into the server. So there you go. So if you ever see anybody doing this, it's just on purpose. Now I keep getting booted out of the game. I've got booted out, I think, about 6 times in a row now. We're going to try it again. Here we go. So here we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to build out this whole entire area here eventually. You see, Nushi's been filling in all those frames. Got to build some more frames. That's what I was going to do. Crazy over here, working on some stuff. Let's build a whole bunch more rebar frames. How many can we build? Boom. Well, 2,000. That might be a little too much. Probably not, actually, in the long run. That's probably going to use at least that much. But let's build some more, because I'm going to run out here in a bit, and we're going to think ahead. Okay, so we've got our street going here, along here in Vault 45. As you can see, we've got a ramp that goes up outside. They can come in that ramp, bring in all the supplies. Welcome to 45 here. We've got the drop boxes up here. We've got an entire area here that is hyper organized in all of the stuff that we are doing, including a triple stack, or what I call now column sorting. So basically this whole entire, all 3 boxes of this is wood, all 3 boxes of this are stone, etc., for all of our major resources, are what I kind of call the base resources that you use for just about everything. And you constantly are putting these in the forge all the time. You want them to be right over the forges. So that's where those are. We've got some building supplies, we've got some extra stuff up here for later expansion. We've got all of our weapons, we've got our ammo, we've got all our random stuff here. You know, pipes, plastic, tools, forge iron, forge steel, motorbikes. Over here, quest, books, animals, leather, blah, blah, blah. Whatever people need over there. They got that going. Of course, we've got tons of cement going in here.
Okay, I'm out of here. I gotta get going.
All right,
Later.
all right,
See you later. Have a good night.
See you, everybody.
Have a good night.
boom, building up.
Don't get killed.
Oh, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go crazy up in here. Okay, and as you can see, we've got kind of a building box that I continue to put all that concrete in. I'm building up lots of concrete because obviously I'm building a lot. I am constantly building, so I'm constantly building up that concrete so I can utilize that on my stuff. On my stuff over here, we see we're making even more cement. Keep that cement going. This does nothing but convert stone and craft cement. Like that. Now I gotta take that cement. I don't have enough. No, I do. I have enough. Okay. And then I just keep letting it run over here. Concrete mix. And let's see how much we got. 1,000. Boom. Good. I need more sand. Sand over here. Again, that's why we keep all the supplies here. I just revamped this last night. It is probably the best. This is probably the best layout I've done for crafting. Now, people are kind of right in each other's zone here a little bit. But, you know, as long as you kind of stand off to the side, like the stuff I'm doing, I could stand over here and be out of people's way. If you kind of take other people in consideration, it should work out. Need more stone on me. Again, might run into a little bit. I've had it widened out much bigger than this before. Go ahead and drop off some of the stuff that I'm kind of lugging around for no reason. Drop off some of this building stuff. Oh, building. Close enough. Oh, no, somebody's in the box. There we go. Put the signs away. Let's put the ramps away. The storages. Got it. Eat that sham sandwich. I like the fact that I haven't had to eat in a long time. That's cool. That's cool, because when you're building and you're doing stuff, the eating and the food can be really annoying very, very quickly. So I like to eventually build that up. Oh, actually, I think I got my level up. Speaking of that, let's go in and get the last couple here. Do I have 20? Oh, not quite. Okay. Boom, camel. Now I'm going to get one more of those, and then I'll have minus 50 on food, wellness game, plus 100%. And then here on the camel, I have minus 50, so I won't have to do that what feels like every 2 seconds. Okay. And we've done that. We want to make some more cement. Now, if you're real smart, you make like double cement mixers here. You got like 4 cement mixers going at the same time. You can get a lot of stuff going simultaneously. But you need to get more stone. A lot of stone. A lot of stone. All right, let's double up this one again. What do we got here? 3,000. So if you're real smart, you know, if you're really in a hurry or waiting for it, I'm not really in a hurry because I have already tons of cement. But if you're in a hurry, you can go ahead and say, you know, do 1,500. Well, let me do 1,500. What you can do is you can put, you know, half of it in one and half in another. For some reason, it won't let me type 1,500. But go. And again, so over here, we should be converting. We should be, you know, melting down the stone. Again, just try to do this kind of move here. That goes together. Keep that stone always going. And same thing here. Keep that extra stone in the output. Stack those. Keep them at 900 while you're pulling out the cement. By the time you pull out the cement, you'll have more stone in there, and just keep that process going. Over here, we've got our lead and our clay going. Our clay is almost max. Here, we've got our brass going. Looking good there. This one is currently not being used. This one is all clay and glass. That's looking good. If I had lead on me. Hold on, I'll go back. Lead. Need to melt down. And then over here we have our iron. There we go. Our iron's getting up there now. Again, it's kind of... That's why we keep them in the outputs. You can just do a little kind of deal. All right, made a bunch of forge iron, and I'm actually going to put the forge iron up here. All right, somebody's making forged iron. I put it actually in the forge iron. There's actually a little bit of forged steel up there, too. All right. Rebar frames. That looks good. Back that up. Set up. Top one. Already stacked that one. All right, cool. Now those are going to run for a while. Those will run for quite a while, by the way. Unless we run out of wood on them. Let's go ahead and check the wood level. 758. Let's just go ahead and take a minute. Here, boom. Now, normally you don't want to put 5,000 in there, by the way, because that really like burns a lot of your resources. But we have a lot of it, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that to all the wood here. Make sure that it's all that kind of maximum. Back it up a bit, so it doesn't accidentally turn off while we're trying to convert all this stuff. There we go. That top one. Top one we're not using. 1,000. Turn that off. You might be like, uh-oh, Kismet, you're out. Nope. Not even close. Got plenty. I could fill it up all three across, but I certainly don't want to do that because what will happen is everybody will log out and then I'll burn 10,000 wood for no reason. And I definitely don't want to do that. And again, I suggest not to put 5,000 in there unless you're doing what we're doing, which is doing a massive conversion of stuff. Actually, that's done doing it, so I'm not going to turn that one on. But I'm going to stack it up anyway. This one over here, this one always needs to be at 5,000 because I'm doing nothing but converting stone constantly. Constantly converting that stone. Like so. And boom. Nice. All right, keeping that going. I'm back, said Face Shield, but need to go. Okay, see you, Face Shield. You're funny. You're funny. Me and my friend are on day 49. Any pointers, says Xbox 360. Yes! Work together as a team. Work together as a team. One of the pointers I would say, especially on Horde Night, is do not try to drag them all to your base, right? We build a separate spot that we fight on Horde Night called the Kismet Kill Box than our actual base that we are in. Now, if you're a great base builder, go for it. Build it up. You know, some people put moats in there and all that kind of fun stuff. We build our main base underground, and then what we do here in the vault, and then what we do is we go defend somewhere else on Horde Night so they don't come in and destroy our main base. That is one of the tips I would say. Also, I would prioritize things based on what you need, right? So if you need to build your base, you got to get all your people who are on your server getting all the materials to make spikes and barbed wire and all of that stuff very early on. I would also, if you're new to the game, I would try to find a place to take over. Like the prison's a great place to take over. There's military bunkers that you can take over. And just try to start from that as opposed to building your own base. If you're in for that, because if you go to the prison's already made out of concrete. So that's going to help you a lot because you may not even be able to do concrete in the very beginning of the game. Of course, you're on day 50, so you're doing pretty good. Now, we've been up to day like 500 and something, if I remember correctly last time. I don't remember the exact time because I was building out. We have a thing that tells us Horde Nights. So I actually update this from time to time, right over here. So we make signs for when Horde Nights are. Another great tip for you, Kismet tip for you, by the way. Make some signs that remind everybody when Horde Nights are. Now, I go into a database, into a spreadsheet, and I put 7 and 14. Now, in the database that I have is I select both of them, and I just drag it down, and it figures out all the rest of the numbers for me. So it knows that the difference between 7 and 14 is 7 difference. And then, boom, I can go in and find, 35, 42, and so on and forward. Now, we're on day 90. So I'm going to have to update this here very soon. But in day 91, coming up tomorrow, is going to be Horde Night. So we're going to have to defend, and you can watch us do that. But right now, I would say probably that would be the biggest thing. Working together toward a common focus. Everybody needs to be collecting wood. Everybody needs to be collecting, especially early on, about day 50 or so, when you haven't really had a surge in resources like we have, because we have a lot of people helping out. So we have massive, massive resources. And no, we don't cheat. We don't shortcut. We don't glitch. We don't use third-party mods in this particular playthrough. We have used the Val mod before, which is super fun. I'm typically not a big fan of mods early in the game. I use it kind of like DLC later in the game, where, you know, you're like, okay, I've run out of all the things that I can do. Let's try out this other stuff. And you know, since it's an alpha, it's okay to kind of try out mods and that kind of stuff. Because it's going to eventually be gone anyway. When the final version comes out, all this you have to redo anyway. But it's fun. It's fun to learn and to do it. So, those would be some of my tips. Some of my tips for you, man. And thanks for that great question, Xbox. Appreciate it. No problem, kid. This is Face Shield. Thanks for hanging out. Agarayo checking out his loot. What the loot he's got. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. Kiz or Kismet here. You can put it in the chat. This way I'll never miss your comment or question. It'll even attach itself to the top of my chat, so I know that you're looking for me, and I always going to answer those because I love interacting in chat. Sometimes I do get into build mode. I do get zoned in, so if I do miss it or whatever, throw it in there again. Usually my mods are watching very closely in the chat when people are asking me any questions. When people are asking me some questions. Razer fanboy. Not really. I just like their stuff. I never get stuck in one thing. Like people say, you know, PC versus Mac. I use them both. Android versus Apple. I use them both. Screwdriver versus wrench.
What?
I use them
Get
both.
a mailbox yet?
Right? Now, wait a minute. Screwdriver versus wrench, that doesn't have anything to do with Samsung and Apple and Mac and PC. Sure does. One thing does one thing really great, and the other thing does another thing really great. Why would you limit yourself in that way? Why do you let brands limit you? Don't let them limit you. So it doesn't really matter as long as you can use it. Because I'm not going to get paid if you buy something from Razer. I love Razer. I think they make awesome products. I'm a gamer. They make products that I know I would make if I could make them, right? That's why I like them. I don't like them because I'm trying to sell you something. I'm not going to make anything from it. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. So there you go. So I will tell you the truth. That's what my stream's all about. I'll tell you straight up. If it sucks, I'll tell you. So I don't really fanboy on stuff. I use stuff because it's a tool. Mouse is a tool. It's an end result of something else. Looking at the ceiling. Looking at the ceiling or the floor or something. Turn my light off. Yeah, it's just a tool. It's a mouse, right? Now, this particular mouse happens to have, 12 buttons on the side, which I really like. And then there's a whole bunch of buttons on the top. And you can make it, flash a whole bunch of different colors. I change it to red, which is pretty cool. So, in my channel, you're not going to see me fanboy or tell you to go, use Mac or Apple or whatever. I'm going to tell you what I use, and you use whatever you want. Just like playing games. You don't have to play them exactly the same as me. You like what you like, right? You don't have to like the same music as me. You like your kind of music, and don't let nobody tell you different. Don't take other people's negativity, by the way. If you've got, say, Xbox, or you got PS4, or you got a Logitech, or you got Razer, and somebody comes in there and tells you, oh, you suck because you use that thing, right? Don't take their negativity and put it on your shoulders. That's not your job to carry their negativity around. You know what you do? Just like that. See these shoulders? Look at that. Ain't got no negativity up there. And you know who else is awesome? The Rusty Lace for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Now, that's what I like. It's an incredibly great tool. If you can afford it, get a Razer. If not, I had a Logitech before. I've had 3 Logitech mouses, 8-button mouses, that last me 9 years. 9 years that mouse lasted. That is a great, long time for a product. And I clicked the heck out of that mouse, man. I played a lot of games in that 9 years. And then I got a Razer Naga, which I really enjoyed. And then I got the Chroma here, which is pretty awesome. It is incredibly great. It's wireless, too. Very cool. I dig the fact that it's wireless, and I love the cradle. The cradle's brilliant. I don't know why every single wireless mouse in the world doesn't do exactly the same thing. I had one, by the way, 15 years ago. 15 years ago, one of the very first wireless mouses that was exactly like that. And for some reason, that company went out of business. I can't remember who it was. That company went out of business, and nobody else did the same thing. Now, I would think Apple would have came out with that for like 50,000 years ago, right? But they never did. I would think Microsoft would come out with that. I would think Google would come. Somebody else would come out with it, but nobody ever did, and it was Razer who came out with it. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm sure there's some other people out there who have done it, but I never found them because I wanted another one of those wireless mouses for when I'm doing design on my other machine. So it is incredibly great. Of course, you can just plug it in wired too if you run out of batteries after 11 hours like me, because I didn't put it back in the cradle because I was playing so long. But there you go. Like what you like, right? So, don't get too much in the, like, I don't fight, oh, you're a PC gamer and you're a, Xbox gamer or you're a PS4. Play the one that you like. With the games that you got. That's what it's all about. It's not about the console. It's about what you can do with it and if you enjoy it. Just like music's the same thing. I don't limit myself on music, just a certain type of music. The world is a big place. Why make your world so small, right? That you can only like this kind of music because all your friends like that music. Screw your friends. If they don't give you the freedom to like all the music that you like, if they like hard rock and you like, the classics, screw them if they're not your real friend if they won't let you like what you like, right? That's what I say. Let you like whatever you want to like. I'm going to like whatever I like. I'm at the age where I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life. I've only got so many minutes left to live, and I'm going to live every one, and I'm going to enjoy myself doing it by playing some games. Sometimes I do get on my soapbox here in the stream. So there you go. There you go. Steel Series is better, says Biza. Well, hey, if that's what you like, bro, you enjoy it. You do it. My favorite brand isn't making me too happy anymore either. Well, it happens. It happens. Sometimes, you get one of the bad products, right? Like they have a lot of great products, and maybe that next one that they did is not as great as the previous one you had. I've had that way long time ago, not with Logitech or with Razer, but way long time ago with other just random brands. That the one you had before it died was awesome, and then you got the next generation and it sucks, right? And of course, if it sucked, I'd tell you straight, because I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just here playing some games. I'm just streaming. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living now too. This is what I do for a job. I play games, and that's a fun job. I tell you, it's a fun job. If I can just do it more, I would. If I could stream 24 hours a day, I would. I totally would. Just to hang out with you guys. Just to hang out with you guys. This is what I think about every single day. Hey, the Rusty Lance says hello. Hello to you. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You know me now, so nice to meet you, sir. Passing to the Rusty Lance. There you go. Hey, kids, says Vera. Hey, what's up? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Trying to catch up on some of the things you guys were talking about back there in the chat. Is the A was never put in. Any SWOTOR tonight? No SWOTOR tonight. Just hanging out with the team, or the my mods and people from the stream and my subs here in 7 Days to Die. Probably some SWOTOR. What is today? Today is Thursday. But yeah, we're going to be doing some raiding tomorrow if the team's up for it. The team's been kind of bummed out because of the old RNG thing they did in SWOTOR. You know what I'm talking about. You've been playing some SWOTOR. Basically, they got burned out on that RNG, is what the kind of feedback that I got. But they fixed it now, so you don't have that RNG problem anymore. So we'll see. We'll see if people want to raid. If they don't want to raid, then we'll just probably play some Ark or something else fun where we can work together as a team. Pretty fun. Again, just like products and, Apple versus this and that and the hammer versus the wrench or whatever, I use a tool for what it's best at. If you're a graphic designer like me, I use Mac because that's what everybody else uses and it does it really, really well. Can you use PC? Absolutely. You can use it absolutely because really, that's all that it is. It's really, they're all made the same. The only thing that's different is the operating system. They're all in the same parts. They also use memory. They all use hard drives and whatever. No matter how much they say that they're different, they are not. The hardware is basically the same, right? You guys all know that. But the only thing that's different is the operating system and the way that it works. For designers, Mac works fantastic. It works great. Video editing, all that kind of stuff. But again, I use both. Because why limit myself in world? I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people limit themselves. Now, other than financially, if you can't afford it, that's fine. But use whatever works best for you, right? I'm not here. I'm not a spokesperson for those companies. It's not my job to sell you a PC or to sell you an Apple or whatever, right? Not my job to do that. I don't try to sell people stuff. I just tell you what I think, and it's up to you. They're your choices from there. It's all on you after that. I will tell you legit. I will not like try to sell you something because you always tell when people are trying to sell you something on the stream. Oh man, I love you watching you play some SWTOR. Well, don't worry, Critter. We'll play some probably tomorrow. At least we'll do some questing. What is this? We got a whole brawl going on in here. What is this brawl going on? I need to get in here. Hey, let's do this. PvP. What you got? You guys got nothing. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got the perfect thing. I got the perfect weapon for this. Hold on, everybody. I got the perfect weapon. I win. Oops.
Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
I totally did not think that was
You
gonna work.
ruined my death streak.
I totally thought that was gonna ricochet and kill me. It actually worked. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. The miracle part there is that I didn't die. Someone clip it. Yep, you better clip that quick. Clip it, everybody. Put that up there. I totally didn't think
Kismet,
it was
you're
gonna
my
work.
first death.
Aw, sorry, Nooshki. Look at that. Sister Wolf is on fire. Make sure you get your back. I'm sorry, everybody. I did not
was
think that
so
was going to
funny.
work. I was going to run in there and blow myself up and like kamikaze, and it actually worked from up above. That was crazy. I threw it down from my office up there. That's my bad. I feel bad
That
now.
was hilarious.
But that did make some quality streaming right there. That was from Dark Angel. That was Dark Angel made these dynamite for me. Oh, that was awesome.
That was my record for longest life.
Sorry, everybody. Kismet screwing around, trying to entertain the stream. They liked it, though. They liked it. You can blame Dark Angel for giving me those. You know, you should not give me bad stuff like that. Ah, Sister Wolf is after me. Triggered. There you go, Dark Angel. Dark Angel's totally triggered now. Come on, what do you got? Where'd you go? So apparently,
Who's gonna repair the road?
me. I'll take care of it.
Not me.
That's
Not
my
me.
bad. I didn't think it was work, but apparently you can blow people up with dynamite in even though PvP's turned off. See, I didn't think it was gonna
You
kill
want to step
them.
outside and I'll test it with the rocket launcher.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. The rocket launcher does it too. See, what I thought it would do is I would run down there and I would throw it, and then it would kill me. But then it suddenly dawned on me when you all died that apparently you can kill people with dynamite.
apparently.
So
I got
watch
the
out for
clip
that.
for you.
What's that?
I got the clip for you, Kismet.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, throw it out on Twitter.
Oh man.
I'm totally gonna go watch it.
I still haven't seen that clip where I died falling down the ladder and somebody really needs to fail a fail.
I win. Oops.
I clipped that too, so I can. I'll put it in Discord. Oh my gosh.
That is awesome. That is
My
awesome.
sister keeps teasing me about that because of the sounds
Oops.
I made when I died.
Rotherham got it. Hold on. Let me grab it. Throw it in the chat for you, buddy. Sorry, Saltbot, gotcha. There you go, everybody. You want to watch that clip back? I'm gonna have to highlight that in the stream for sure. I'm gonna have to highlight that one. Kismet, getting crazy. Getting crazy. See, that's what happens when you tell me guys to mega stream and it gets late. I start doing crazy stuff.
That was interesting. It was different.
I think Kismet's been drinking the grain alcohol.
I think
Uh-oh.
so.
You caught me. They caught me. See, now what I did is when I killed them, by the way, they went down in health. So it's gonna make it tougher when they're out there, but they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They know sometimes I'm just screwing around. The great thing about being a decent guy is that people know that you didn't do that on purpose to be mean or anything like that. You're just fooling around, having fun. And they'll probably be triggered, at least.
Well, it's the second time I've died today.
Oh, no. Did you guys get your stuff back? Yeah, just fooling around.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
No
That's
malice
no biggie.
intended there, everybody. All right. So that's me goofing around. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, I was going to kamikaze. I've thrown it down before, and I'm the only one who dies. Because even they're standing close to me, and I threw it down
My
like earlier.
first death.
That was your first?
Well, you know, you got to get that one out of the way. Now you won't be afraid to die. So what I was doing is I was throwing dynamite back here to break this out, right? So I could build concrete here. And every time I threw it, it would land on my feet, and I would blow up. But these
And
guys would be
Kismet got
standing
4 player
right there,
kills.
and they wouldn't take any damage at all. So I kept throwing it, and then I would die, and they would be standing right there, and it didn't hit them at all. So I thought, well, maybe it doesn't hit them. So then I ran out there, and I was just going to hold it, and then I accidentally let go of the button, and it threw it magically. I did not, by the way. If it looked like I aimed that, I did not aim it at all. That was complete and utter accident that it happened to hit them. I meant to hold on to it, and I was going to run down there holding the concrete, holding it, making them run away. And then I'm like, oops, I threw it. I was like, you can see it in the video that I'm a little stunned. I'm a little stunned there. Hold on. I'll watch that back. I win. Yeah, there's a delay there. So there's a delay there where I'm going, oh, I threw it. I know my face after. It's awesome. All right, well, we have some fun up in here. We have some fun. We get into some silliness. All right, I fixed the road. Oh. I'm out of cement. I do silly stuff like that, but then I feel a little bad. I feel a little bad killing peeps. I feel bad hurting my peeps. That's why I don't play that much PvP and turn the PvP on. Because I don't want to kill my peeps. They're my peeps. They've been backing me up. Been backing me up. Don't worry, everybody. You'll get that all back in, Nooshki. Don't worry. We'll help you. We'll help you get it back. All right, what do we got here? We got the loner. Yep. All right, now I'm gonna take the loner.
That's okay. I can catch back up. I'm down by 10 right now.
And by 10 on what? On your health?
Yeah, my health. I was like about 9. I was 152 till I died the first time.
Well, just eat some cornbread.
Yeah,
get
that's what
his
I've
fill
been.
up.
That's what I've been.
All right.
I'm not
Well, there you go.
hungry
It fell through
anymore.
the world, everybody. Awesome. Now, the trick to falling through the world is you log out really quick and you reconnect to the server. Now, I need to block the gameplay for those who are just coming into this stream. Like, Kismet, where's your gameplay, bro? Gotta block it because it shows the password. Didn't show the password, I wouldn't have to block it. I explain that just about every single time I play 7 Days to Die. People are like, why are you blocking the thing? What is this? What is this stuff? That's how I hear them sounding in my head. What is this stuff and why there's no gameplay, Kismet? Whoa! I appeared up on the roof. Look at that, I appeared on the roof. I fell through the world, everybody. That was awesome.
Oh, you got that glitch too, huh?
Oh yeah, when I went over here to the kill box. Gonna get my bike back. Oh,
Yeah, we've been getting them big glitches too.
is it in the same spot or just randomly?
Oh, it's random. We were digging a hole and came across one. 2 different areas.
All right, so this is
The
our
other day
kill
when I
box.
came in,
We
the
do
ramp
for Horde
was
Night.
gone.
It is
was just a
incredibly
big
awesome.
black void.
It works great to fight off the zombies. And again, tonight is going to be the Horde Night. About another hour. About another hour, hopefully. We will get that Horde Night going on. I think we got about another hour to Horde Night. All right, I think this one is mine. Let's take a look. Yep, got my initials right there at the bottom. I'll put my code in there now. Get this code out. Do this. Boom. Let's do this. Oh, my back. Oh, yeah. Look, you can go right off the
Hi,
side.
Nooshki.
Yep, that's where it is, right there in
Hello.
that tunnel.
How's the view up there?
Good. I feel like we're making a Kismet Army totem pole.
It's so funny to come back to the vault and just come around the corner and you guys are just like standing on each other's heads. This is why I love the group. You gotta have some great people who just love doing silly stuff, who aren't always so worried about,
over there.
you know, so worried about acquiring stuff, right? They would rather have fun together as a team. And that's why I like my team that's been together so long. That's why I love my mods and everybody that we play with here on the server. Because they do silly stuff. Like, I just come around the corner and just, like, randomly they're standing on each other's heads. That's awesome. Giving each other a boost there.
That looks pretty cool. I've seen it on stream.
Really funny.
Make sure
Yeah, try to turn the opposite direction, Sister Wolf. Let's see what happens. Everybody turn.
I'm going left.
make sure you're flattening the roof while you're up there.
That's awesome. I don't know, it reminds me of one of those clocks for some reason. You know, with the people standing on the clocks and they're like doing various stuff. These are the type of moments I play games for, right here. This is the moment. When you're doing nothing that has anything to do with the game itself. You're just having fun together. That's awesome. Totally awesome, everybody. All right. I'll park my bike over here. Park mine in here. Take it. Here's how I move mine over here. See if I got a sign. No, I don't have any signs and I don't have any nails. Any nails left? We do. Any signs? Here. Now, I always put a sign next to my bike, so it's pretty clear on whose bike it is. Now, what I didn't do is I didn't give myself and Chewy the ability to have a parking spot up there. So we have no way of putting our bikes up there. So what I might do when I'm expanding this on is give us the ability to drive our bikes up there and park behind our actual building, and then we can come down. So I may make a double ramp here just for this and then extend it out. Just so we can put our bikes up there so everybody can have a spot to park their bikes. Some people have garages. Some people will have them parked in their front yards. That kind of fun stuff. All down in there. All down in there. Okay. Yeah, we're coming up on Horde Night. Again, probably about like another hour or so before we actually do the Horde Night. BICM says, what is this game about? Great question. Now, first thing I gotta tell you is this is typically not my type of game. It's like a zombie game, right? So basically, every 7 days, there's like a zombie horde that attacks your main base, right? Which is super fun because you have a bunch of zombies coming in. You got to smack them with your club, or you got to shoot them with your shotgun, or whatever weapon you have. Even if you got to just punch them in the face, whatever you got to do, or run them over with your scooter, whatever you got to do to fight them off, or they will just destroy your base if you don't kill them off. So that's what happens every 7 days, and it continuously gets harder and harder and harder the longer you go. Now, if you have a whole bunch of awesome peeps, you can also do multiplayer in the game. One of the favorite parts of the game, of course, is the multiplayer aspect, where we're all working together. You can see everybody in here playing around, having a good time, and we built out this entire vault, which is pretty awesome. Uh-oh. Hey. That's good, crazy. So we built out this entire vault. So we basically, this is like a storage area, a living area, but we're building like a Fallout vault down here, which obviously I'm sitting behind my overseer's desk. I'm a big fan of Fallout. I play a lot of Fallout 4. I played over 1,500 hours actually. So I really enjoy it. Now this game is all about that. Pretty much, it's a survival game. You go collect a bunch of resources, you build yourself a base to defend against that horde that is constantly attacking you all of the time. You're trying to survive, you're trying to not die, right? That is basically the gist of the game. Now, the whole next level of the game is this. This crafting is incredible. It is incredible. Probably one of the best crafting systems I've seen. Because simply, if I want to go ahead and make a wood frame, I can simply type frame in here, and look how fast it does it. There it is right there at the bottom. wood frame. I can even click on it and favorite it if I want to. And then I can just go up here and I can click on my favorites. And then anything that's in my favorites will just show up there. All right, so I don't even need to search for it. Or I can just search for frame that's in my favorites, right? Just take that out. Turn favorites off. Turn favorites on. Like that. Or say I want to make some arrows, which I saw there already. Say I want to make some arrows. Again, I favorite that. Turn that on. If it doesn't boot me from the server. Boot me from the server. But you get the idea. It's an incredibly great crafting system. Totally worth it. Game's pretty cheap right now. It's in alpha. You're gonna have a lot of problems like I'm having tonight. Keeps booting me off of there. And again, I have to block it because it also shows your password. So if you are gonna stream this game, make sure that you block it or people will be able to get in your server. We have our own private server as well, just for subscribers at a certain level, at an epic or legendary level, or my members, or my mods, or all of us. We're all playing in here right now. So we're trying to log back in again. I've been having lots of internet issues or connection issues for some reason. For some reason. He got it as well. Aren't always so worried about, you know, so worried about acquiring stuff, right? They would rather have fun together as a team. And that's why I like my team that's been together so long. That's why I love my mods and everybody that we play with here on the server. Because they do silly stuff. Like, I just come around the corner and just, like, randomly they're standing on each other's heads. There we go. Great clip. Great clip there, Newsgeek. So there we go. Now, after a certain amount of time, by the way. Oh, I'm back in. Okay. After a certain amount of time, though, they do reset kind of back to the easier level. Now, we've been over day 500 plus before. This is, I can't remember which this is. It's like number 5 or number 6 time we've played through the game. And what I try not to do is try to go too fast, right? Where you just everybody's max level and everybody's like really super high level and they have all this stuff and whatever. You want to enjoy the journey along the way. You know, of course, you want to get really nice stuff as well so you can help your team. But you want to find a good balance between just like shortcutting to the end, right? So I try not to do that. I try not to shortcut. I try to build. So that's what I do. And right now, I'm building out the rest of this whole area here. We built out a kind of like an under ramp here. Again, we can go right out to the top, right outside, right through that ramp right there. If you have not tried one of those ramps, by the way, at the bottom of the base and then take it out, I would definitely build one of those because those are handy. Now, I got a job to do here. I've got to build myself a big giant road. I've got to take all this wood out of here. You guys want to come break some wood? Go into it. Now what I'm doing is I'm creating a giant kind of circular road here that goes around all of our stuff. And I'm taking all this wood out of there. Do I have them muted? I hope I don't have them muted. I do have them muted. Oops. My bad. My bad! Oops, had you guys muted, sorry.
Hey, Kismet, you want me to clear out some parking spots for our bikes down here at the under the hall?
Who's saying that? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Well, what we're going to do is actually everyone's going to have their own house. So, like over here on the right side where we just cut that huge area out.
I mean down at the kill box tunnel at the end there, so we can ride our bikes down the hall and park them down here and be able to turn around and stuff.
Well, hold on. Let me get some dynamite and I'll throw some in there for you. I just got in trouble for doing that. No, I'm just kidding, man. I just got in trouble.
Stay away from him.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, if you want to clear it out, we're going to actually clear this whole entire tunnel wider. It's going to be like military style width. And then I'm going to add, by the way, I'm going to add concrete all the way down. So this will all be raised up. So I'm going to take out all this wood here and then build concrete all the way down the kill box eventually. Oh, Nikki says that she finished the room. Cool. Yeah, just be careful that you don't bring the whole kill box down, though. All I'm going to say there. Disclaimer. All right, let's go check out Newski's place here. Let's check it out. Nice little parking. What happened to your handlebars of your bike there, Nishki?
I'm building a bike, and so it's incomplete.
Oh, well, there should be plenty of them over there.
I didn't see any handle.
No, I mean, there's plenty of bikes over here that don't belong to anybody. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, that's brilliant.
Yeah, these are just here. If it doesn't have somebody's initials in there, so you want to put your initials in there, you know, Nishki or whatever, so people don't grab the bike. Oh, I'm in that one. Sorry. You can look at it. As long as it doesn't have somebody's initials, like, or it's in front of somebody's name right here, like DRI. He's got a little spot there. And of course, this one's mine over here by my spot. But just find one that you like that isn't somebody else's, and then take it. And then put all the parts back in there. Okay, so the cool thing is they've got themselves a little mailbox, which is like a drop box, and so forth. And then we'll go up here, and of course we've got Crazy's house over here, and we got Nushki's house up over here. Let's see what she got. She got a lot of this. All you need is love. Love is all you need. That is a very true. Very, very true. Yes, they're so good at decorating. I'm like the worst decorator. I just leave mine filled in. Go get them zombies! Go get them zombies. That's awesome, Nushki. Ah, that's awesome. Look, you already damaged the wall. Here, I'll fix it for you. Your wall is repaired. All right. And so I just built this tonight, by the way, for those who are just tuning in. I just built this tonight for whoever wanted it, and Nushki and Crazy were on. And again, I'm going to build a whole bunch more down here. I think I'm going to put Mopey's house here at the end.
There you go.
And then everybody else. We'll probably build that next time. They cleared it all out. They did a great job. But I need to get the road done. Focus, Kismet.
Okay,
Focus.
you're out.
All right, I don't know whose bedrolls these are, but we're going to remove those very, very soon. After I get the road going on here. Now, what I do is I never tell anybody else to take it up. I take it up, and then I am responsible if the person dies. So I will actually take up their bedrolls. Now, I wish this game had like a server notice, so I could go into the server notice when people log in, and the first thing it'll pop up on their screen and say, "Please put down your bedrolls again. Kismet took them all up." Right? That would be awesome. That would be incredible. All right. Look at trying talk to kids and keep a straight face. There you go. There you go. What's going on with my chat's funky? There we go. Get you guys in chat here. Kismet's face after. I know, huh? Orange reset after a couple cycles. I think it's the 5th red moon night is the same as the 1st. That's right. Oh, I said that earlier, Vanessa, but thanks for hanging out. Yes, we have been 500 hours in. VICM says, thanks, I appreciate the explanation. It sounds pretty good. It is. It actually won me over. The days progress by hour. Yeah, so, like, you can set it, by the way. You can change all the parameters. You can make zombies, like, super hard. You can make them a lot easier. You can make them run or not run. You have a whole bunch of stuff that you can do in your setup. I suggest to play it solo first, to go in, start your own little game, and just run around and have a good time. To learn all the mechanics of it. Now again, if it wasn't for the team play, I would not play this game. And just because of the zombie part of it, that it's very zombie oriented, I probably wouldn't play it then either, just because of the zombie part, because I don't typically play too many zombie games. I mean, I play Fallout 4, which isn't really a zombie game, more of a apocalypse. It's got ghouls in it, that kind of stuff. But I don't play zombie games. I don't typically play scary games like, H1Z1 or I don't think it's really a scary game, but you get the idea. That kind of storyline stuff. I usually play MMOs with my team. I like playing RPG games that are not just directly, getting chased by zombies the whole time. Because I know how to solve that problem very easy. Get the heck out of there! If you go up to a scary house and you're about to knock on the door and the doorknob turns into some evil ghoul or something, leave. Don't go in the house. Leave. That's how you solve it. That's like a 2-page scary movie. Yeah, he drives down the road. Oh. Up, camera froze. Wow, I've never had my camera freeze before. Camera freeze. I'm totally stuck in that weird looking face. That's awesome. Camera has totally frozen. My first camera freeze. Awesome. Where is it? I am stuck. My lips are moving, but you cannot tell. What's going on? It's cold busted. Funky Cold Medina. Off. Put it back on again. Yay! I'm back from outer space. I'm not stuck with that stupid look on my face. There you go. There you go. How y'all doing, says Bayram? I'm doing good. Yeah, you can adjust the day-night cycle, by the way. You can make the days shorter, or the days longer, or you make the night longer or shorter. I make the days
That worked
longer
out well.
and the nights much shorter. Because otherwise the game is
What
just
did?
like you standing around going,
His
night's
song.
gonna be over soon, right?
Oh,
Because-
Yeah, it did.
That was pretty good.
That's kind of a bummer that you're sitting there waiting for the night to be over. I definitely reduce it. But now we're on day 91. Horde night is going to be tonight, so in about an hour or so.
Peekaboo,
Gonna get it
Sister
going.
Wolf.
All right, now somebody put a whole bunch of wood planks down there. I don't know what that was all about. But I'm going to go ahead and actually make a road. How about Daniel over here, too? How about my bro? Help out my bro. Good foundation for you, buddy. Good foundation there for your house. For your meat market. All right. Now, when I'm being lazy, and I don't want to build everything out, I build a ramp like I had there just a minute ago. I'll just build a ramp, let him go down to bedrock and drive on the bedrock, right?
Mwahaha.
But when I'm not lazy, I will actually build it out properly here. Which is what we're doing. What we're going to do is we've got a road that's coming through here. We're going to extend that road straight out here.
Nooshka, you do know that bed you put down acts as a bedroll until you place a bedroll somewhere else.
No, I did not know that.
So if you put bedroll first, then the bed will act as a bedroll. But if you obviously put the bedroll down after placing the bed, then the bedroll will then act as your bedroll. If you know what I mean.
What happens if you pick up your bedroll? Does it go back to your bed?
I ain't got a clue. I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, though. I wouldn't risk it. Well, actually, I would risk it. I'd just leave all my stuff in there and then try it. I'm gonna have to try that. That's what I have to do. Well, after Horde Night. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'll put my I'll have my main bed here, but then I'll put my bedroll into the kill box, so that when I die, or if I die, I can just respawn in the kill box during Horde Night. This way you don't have to run all the way back. Okay, there we go. We got that all kind of cleaned out. Now, am I going to put concrete over here? Nope. This is going to be somebody's house right here. So I'll actually extend this pattern on out here. But for right now, I'm just kind of filling in with frames just to get an idea. And then we'll make a very long and straight road. Goes right by here. This will be our main road here, and it'll be about 5 or 6 wide. Again, we'll put in a whole bunch of housing and stuff in here. I love building. This game's super fun when it comes to building. And then, you know, we're going to also have some action here. We're going to be doing some Horde Night. I'm going to kind of build out this area here, this road here, so people don't, like, fall in here with their bike. Now, guys are looking for something to do, we can build out the rest of this tunnel. See how many, let's see how many wide we are. One. Where's our support? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
What are we doing?
That's where's my shovel? Getting my shovel. Trying to find my shovel. Alright, we're going one more this way. Like that. then we're going toward the kill box. So this is going to be the road right here to the kill box. Kind of 1 on that way, and then there's 2 on this other side. What we're going to do is widen this out even more. And so we're going to just kind of work together to try to widen this a bit. And then I'm actually going to make a concrete tunnel all the way down. Concrete tunnel all the way to the end. I leveled up. Yay, I can use my other point on the camel. Ah, I'm off by 1 point. Darn it, 1 point. That's all I needed. There we go. LOL, says Sky Killer. Kismet, I am on the 5th beer of the night. The hungry phase has kicked in. There you go, Assassin. Whenever you're having, you're chilling out, you gotta have them snacks. Hopefully they're healthy. I try to have grapes and strawberry, but hey, whatever you need. I try to have snacks nearby. Also, by the way, I've been getting smarter. I get 2 waters out every single night instead of just 1 because I plowed through that one. That one's a goner. Now I'm gonna drink this one. Supposed to drink at least 4 of these a day. And by the way, just drinking a lot of water each day will make you go to the bathroom more, but it does help your body a lot. Just try drinking 4 of these a day. 4 of those a day, that's it. It's gonna help you out. I wouldn't drink 5 gallons of water, because you can't actually die from too much water. If you drink too much water, people have died from it. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But with the right balance, it helps your body a lot. And you might be like, Kismet, how do you know that, bro? Well, because I lost 40 pounds, that's why. I lost 40 pounds because I had 2 choices. Lose the weight or die. Be stuck in the bed forever. Be basically disabled. And I said, nope, not gonna happen. I told my wife, if I ever get to that point, I say, you call me every name in the book and you pull me out of that bed and you say, you know what, get to it. But she knows me. I would never give up. I would never give up. I say, no matter what happens, don't ever just let me deteriorate. You fight back. You try to come back from whatever you got, because that's really your only option. The other option is not really an option. That's like a do-nothing kind of thing. It is pretty tough. A lot of people have tough things going on. Tough things going on, and we playing some games. Just to having some fun. God, Spencer Kids, is there a reason for you making that road? Couldn't you just drive on the ground? Absolutely, we've been driving on the ground already. But we're building a vault here. It's just fun. I'm a builder. I build. That's what I do. That's what I do. Now it's going to be really fun because what we're going to do eventually when I start making a lot of TNT is we're going to make tunnels like that. We're going to make it all the way to like the trader, and we're going to make it to like other cities where we can come up right in the middle of the city and just like drive underground all the way to the city, come up in the middle of the city, and then wipe out everything in the city. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. We might, you know, if we get enough resources, we'll just run around and shoot rocket launchers at all the buildings. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be pretty fun. All right, I'm going to kind of clear this edge over here. And again, eventually we're going to build some houses over on this side too. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clear this edge here. A lot of building. A lot of building. Oh, I need some water. Some water in-game as well. And some food. Now, probably very early in the game, one of the hardest things to do, of course, is to do food and water. And you would, this would be, this is kind of a weird thing to say to people. I just dawned on me when I'm about to say it. Is to go to the desert. The desert actually has a pretty great source of food and water. Actually, speaking of that, let me go get some food. Pretty great source of food and water. I'll actually show it to you here. Right here. These yucca fruit. So not only can you eat the yucca, you can also use them to make some yucca drinks, which will keep you alive. Which are no longer in here. I was going to use an example, but they're gone. They're probably moved into the fridges. Let's see. Yes, right in here. So you can make... Where's it? Not in there. Not in there. Mega Crush. And the fridge is over here. Nothing. Bacon. Got some bacon. So yes, you can make a drink out of it. Yucca drink right here. Yucca juice. All you need is a glass jar and then yucca fruit, and then you drink it, and then it turns back into the glass jar again, and you just keep on making it over and over again, which is awesome. That's a great way to survive if you don't have anything else built up yet. Open 9 to 5. Oh, I was gonna eat. I still didn't eat. I said I was gonna go over there and eat, and then I still didn't do it. Let's do it. What I'm gonna do is do what I do here is I can drop it down here like this, and then I'm gonna grab up here. Now again, we put people on different tasks to do different stuff. I'm just gonna grab a stack of this thing. I find when you're running around, like when you're going up and down the ladders, or when you're running around and stuff, that's the best time to actually eat your food and drink your food. Because while you're running, you just drink that food up, right? Like so. And eat while you're running. So it's like you're doing two things at once. Look at that. Look how far they've dug it already. See, that's teamwork for you. Look at that. Consumed enough to slowly heal. There we go. Full health. Now, you probably don't want to eat those sham sandwiches if you're being attacked or being anything's coming after you, because it brings your stamina way down. Way down. You're building out a giant parking cavern?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to widen it at the end. But there we go, that's fine. Cool. Cool, man. I love the scooters. They're going to add, apparently they're going to add a dune buggy. Boink. Look out. They're going to add a dune buggy that you can do multi-person on it. That'd be pretty fun. Multi-person would be super fun. Oop, put that down right in my way. Alright, so eventually that road is going to be nice and wide like that. And building that up. Now you might be noticing that I'm missing it. That's okay. Like that. And just kind of double back, fill in the rest. Sometimes I just feel like doing that so we get an idea of what we're doing. It just helps everybody kind of understand what we building up in here. Put that down. All right. Looking good so far. We'll build that out in a bit. And we need to kind of extend this road here a little bit. Again, I was building this out. Let's get this done. Build it out. Build it out. Ali Xmas says, Kiz, would you be up to test something when you get a chance? Well, it depends on what it is. Go for it. Just cause is a good enough reason. I know, huh, God Sponge? Just because it's cool. It also is a little easier to drive on when you have a wider driveway, and it's made out of concrete. It's going to be nice and smooth the whole way there. And it looks cool, which is also another thing that's cool about it. Build a safe and then break it down halfway and see if a random item respawns in it. That's weird. I don't even know how to do that. It kind of feels like glitching to me though, so I probably won't do it. No guarantee I would do stuff on the stream. But I don't know. It feels like glitching to me. But if I feel that sense of glitching, I won't even test it. I won't even mess with it. Now, I'm playing the alpha to play the alpha, not to test it for them. You know, if I run into something, but I'm past the stage of beta testing games for people. I don't do it anymore. I've done it before. I even had the, by the way, speaking of Star Wars: The Old Republic, some really awesome people invited me to be part of a really early beta of the new content, and I kind of wish I had done it now. I said I was going to do it, but then I ended up going to TwitchCon, and then I got super busy after that, and I never ended up getting into that beta and doing it. And I would really appreciate all the people who invited me, but I never did get the chance to get in there to begin. Real life just took over, as it happens, right? As it happens. But I kind of wish I did, because I would have totally gave them some feedback on that RNG. I would have told them, hey, my members aren't going to like that RNG. They aren't going to like it. But they have already apparently learned that people do not like that, and they have restored it back to a previous iteration, where you kind of get a mixture of both of those things, which I think will probably play a lot better. It won't discourage people from actually playing and going out there and grinding. That can really burn you out when you grind too much. When you get your grind on too much. I gotta move it one more level back. One more level back. My athletics is 51 now. Because you get all sorts of stuff while you're doing this, by the way. This builds up various skills when you're using your pickaxe, unless it's already at 100 like mine. But also when you're running, when you're crafting stuff, you build up actually your skills. They get stronger and stronger the more you do stuff, which I really like that kind of system. I don't like the system where you kind of, you know, you have to really go and make patterns and all that stuff for every single thing in the game. I more enjoy this style of system. Oh, look at that. Found a vein. Found a vein of lead. This is why we have so much stone, by the way. Because we're constantly cutting stuff out. Which RNG you're talking about? Well, in SWTOR, they added the ability, or they added a whole bunch of new stuff and a whole expansion. And basically the RNG is when you're trying to get your gear. More of an RNG gear roll. But then they went and they said, oh, nope, we're going to have it so you're going to have designated drops. So if you go and you kill the end boss of a raid or something like that, it'll actually go back to the previous way it is, where you have a guaranteed raid drop. Pretty awesome, which I found out on Monday when I was hanging out around my team. They were letting me know that that change was coming through this week. I think it was Monday, or maybe it was the Monday before that. I got sick and I can't remember. Maybe it was the Monday before that. Don't remember. I got sick. But yeah, so that was coming out on the 24th of that update. I have not played the update yet. Of course, I was out because I didn't have my PC. My PC had died. So I missed all of that. I missed all of that playing with my team and doing raiding and checking all the new content out, which is a huge bummer. Huge bummer. Boom. Good bit says, I didn't know they made those RNG. Glad they changed it back. Yeah, I think they're using now a hybrid system where they, sometimes I get totally into like cutting stone and I don't even speak. I just like Stone. I get into the zone there. Yeah, so they did kind of do a hybrid now. So you kind of have some RNG from the drops that you get, but then of course if you go in a raid, you know at some point that in-boss will absolutely drop the thing. So it's kind of now kind of a mixture of both systems. But again, at least they put it in there. You also have a chance of it dropping. Again, there's the RNG part on other bosses in those raids. But pretty much everybody didn't like the RNG system, which I can understand when you have terrible RNG like I do. I'm the worst. I'm the worst when it comes to RNG. But hey, that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. This is gonna be one gigantic road. One gigantic road. We gonna build one gigantic road. Man, the wife and kids are gonna be up. The wife and kids are gonna be up here. Horde night takes forever. See, I always come in at the worst time for Horde night. And look, it's been 2 hours and 43 minutes, almost 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours and to go like one day, because it takes like an hour and a half or so, or hour and 20 minutes, I think, per day. So, I don't know. By the time if my kids get up in the next hour, I have to call it. I gotta help out with the kids. Kidders. Gotta help out with the kidders. Guess we might miss out on our real Kismet raid. Bummer. Just a heads up, guys. I've got about another hour and 15 minutes. I think that'll be right at Horde night, so I might make it. But if my kids get up, I have to help with them, so I'll have to go at that point.
No problem.
No worries.
Alright. Alright, we got a massive road here. Let me fill this sucker in. We got a massive road going on there, but we just happen to have a whole lot of concrete. Put that stone bag in there. Put that stone bag in there. Let's do some concrete action here. I already got a ton on me already. And let's get out the nail gun. My favors weapon. Actually, I could just left that in there and took my wrench out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's build. Go ahead and start right here at the corner. Lock it off. Oh, now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then support. Yep. Okay, good. Good. I did that right. This is going to be the 6th one. That'll be support. 1, 2, 3, 5. Support beam. Now, I don't have to put this support beam here, but that's just to put that there so I remember. And then, of course, the tunnel will be like this. And then I'll actually have concrete all the way there. All the way. That'll be awesome. Why? Because we can. That's why. Because we are just that awesome. We collect that much resources that we can build out a giant road. Because that is actually the #1 thing that we use on Horde Night. And that is where we want to be when that happens. Guy moved out of his way. Yeah, we'll work together. Work together as a team. Bada bing, bada bing. Da, 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 da. Sometimes I can
all
still-
around the kill box. What about putting when you've got plenty of stone, putting a ring, a row of campfires all round, put a bit of wood in to last the horde night, and then just run around, turn them all on, and then at the end of horde night, turn them all off.
That sounds fun. We got plenty of wood. Go
If
for
you've
it.
got plenty of stone and wood, and that would set them afire, alight as they approach. Came next to the barbed wire.
How do we make that? I don't think we can do the fire spike in here, right? That's the Val mod.
I think we need loads of fuel, but that's the thing. But I know you can do it somehow, but I think we don't know whether it was down mod or what.
Can you do the fire spikes? Oh, that's people on stream. Can you do the fire spikes in vanilla? See, I forget now since I played the Val mod, which is the vanilla level and which is the Val mod stuff. Can you do fire spikes in just the base version of 7 Days to Die? I can't remember. I can't remember. Building it in. Building. A major road here. Thanks to my team who are helping out. Prep for the next fortnight here. All right. Now we're going to build a serious road right here. Yeah, I got another 2 lanes that need to be cut out on this left side as well. Actually, 3 lanes. And the supports. So I gotta run the supports down as well. So in theory, in the middle it'll be 5 wide with a support on the outside, and then I'll actually enclose the whole thing. Double check our math. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then there's support on that side and our support on that side. You shouldn't have more than a 5 gap unless you're using trussing. There we go. And we're going to build it all the way down. Let's go. Take a whole lot of concrete. And a whole lot of rebar frames. Rebar frames. Rebar frames is good. Not enough. Gonna need more. Let's do it. Rebar. I should probably just stay with that, so I don't keep doing that every time. All right, rebar frames. How many are we gonna make? 1,000. Let's make 500. Go do it. Actually, let's make 1,000. Make 500 in the top. And 500 here in the bottom. Oh, they're still going in the bottom one. Oh, that's... No. I just screwed up. This one. Rebar frames and the 500 up here as well. Boom. Take what they got. Building, so we'll build 1,000 of those because we're going to need at least 1,000. Make this really long road. I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the road. All the way down now. As many frames as I can, and then I'll come back and I find putting the actual framing down takes longer than just about anything else. Reminds me of airbrushing. Any of you guys ever done airbrushing before? You guys are gonna know what I'm talking about here. The thing about airbrushing is they shouldn't call it airbrushing. They should call it mask cutting with a touch of airbrushing. Because you do very little airbrushing, and you do a whole lot of mask cutting and setup before you actually do the airbrushing. And a lot of stuff is like that, right? You do a lot of setup first before you actually do whatever it is that thing is. So in the case of airbrushing, is that I just do a lot of airbrushing, back in the day. The old traditional, it's like airbrush, hand airbrush, do that kind of stuff. Loved to do that. It was very fun. Very, very fun back in the day when I was much more traditionally artistic. I'm more of a digital artist than I am traditional. I don't sit around and draw people and all of that. My wife is an amazingly great traditional artist. I am more of a digital artist, means I use the computer more often than I use traditional methods. I do typically draw stuff out first. I hand draw it to get an idea of what I want. Because in the computer, you can spend an endless amount of time just fooling around. Tinkering around because you have infinite options, and that's actually not a good thing. I find that using, and I'm going to talk about this on my creative streams as well, but I find using drawing kind of focuses you better. Focuses better on what you want. Let me know what you guys think. Anybody artist in the channel? Anybody agree or disagree with it? Let me know. Let me know. I ended up finishing the story, then I stopped playing since then, so I wasn't aware of the new changes. Yeah, the story is pretty great. Pretty awesome. I have not actually finished the new story. I've been out so long, but I did get pretty far now. I got the other side done, and I plan to kind of work on the new questing. And they said it goes pretty quick, so I will try to get that done and have my character done on that. There's just so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do in life. So many things I want to get done. So many things.
I will be right back.
That's a lot of rebar frames. That's a long way. Alrighty. Again, this is going to be the longest of all of this. Of course, running along there, putting all the concrete down is going to take a while too. It's going to be cool. Now, if you notice, I'm not looking at how much further I have to go. That's a great way to bum yourself out. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't look. Don't look at how much further it is. You'll get there before you know it if you don't look. Kind of like don't look down. Well, don't look ahead when you're doing this. I find it's way easier to do it, by the way, if you're at ground level. Put all these frames down. Sometimes a little bit of lag there. Kind of messes me up. There we go. Oh, and I'm out of frames. Now I'm going to look. Oh, look, I'm almost there. Almost there. Yeah, I always just go as long as I can, and then if I run into it, cool. If I don't, then I'll turn around at the end. Mr. Wolf like a boss, cutting that out. Getting it done, getting it done. All right, I almost got it like 3/4 of the bars filled in to put the road down. Give me some rebar. Give me some rebar. All right. 500 rebar right there. I was about 300 to there, so that should be enough. But of course, I need also for the framing eventually and all that other stuff. Squidbit says airbrushing, yes, masking all of the shapes before you fill in the areas. Exactly. I had fun with that, but I wasn't a natural at it. Yeah, it took me a long time actually to get fairly good at it. I had a really great teacher in high school that I transferred out of accounting that they put me in. There's like in my school, there's like a prerequisite that they'll put you in, that you really don't have very little choice of what you want to be in. So they put me in accounting because I took AP economics by complete mistake because the other one was full. So they put me in AP economics. I got an A in that class. I really did because my teacher was amazing. They treat people who are in AP way different than they treat people who are in the normal classes. Because typically I was in the normal class, as they call it, right? The everybody else class. So they threw me in the AP class because basically I had no room in the other class. And I probably did better in the AP class because I enjoyed it. Because the teacher was so awesome, and everybody was treated like, oh well, you can't take this test on Wednesday. Okay, well cool, we'll move it to Thursday or whatever, because they had like a physics test or something like that, or whatever. So it was like a whole new world that you're kind of peeking in for those who are typically not in those kind of classes. At least at my school, they treated people just totally different. Treated them with respect. They, got some of the best teachers in the school to teach you stuff, and they were much more. In that kind of class, the teacher was much more motivated than the traditional class, because those teachers were like checked out. They were not even there. They were just like handing out busy work. They were just sitting at their desk going doy most of the time in my classroom. And then the whole rest of the time you were just trying not to get stabbed or anything bad happened to you. Where I grew up. Where I grew up. Trying not to die was a daily goal. So there you go. It always helps me. You visualize more, especially when you're starting from scratch. Exactly, and you kind of go in different directions, that kind of stuff. If you do it in the computer, it just really slows you down. Actually, because you have so many infinite options, and you start worrying about the actual the semantics of your design as opposed to just the idea of your design. If you spend too much on the what the fonts look like and what is going to be rounded or shaped or whatever, while you're doing that, it just takes like 10 times longer. At least it does for me to do it in the computer than it is just to kind of rough sketch it. Now, I'm not making a Picasso or something like that. I'm not like sketching a highly super detailed thing. I actually use very rough sketches. I don't waste my time filling it in with color or doing anything like that. I just roughly sketch out an idea. Boxes, squares, circles, basics. The basics. All right, we're filling in a whole long ramp here. Filling in the ramp, filling in the ramp. Filling in the ramp is what we're doing. Oh. Do. Boom. Yep. Run out of time. That's a bummer. Abandoned my team right before Horde Night.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Now, the only most other vital place I would say that we would want to go in a tunnel would be the trader. Now, the trader is really far away, by the way. It is really far away. So I'm going to see if we could do it. Now, it's going to be like a multi-night thing. Like, we'll go, like a quarter of the way to the trader. And then next night do another quarter or whatever, right? We'll have to do it in stages because otherwise we will literally be just digging to the trader for like 10 hours. Oh, now we're talking. Aiming straight down goes a bit faster. Look at that. Doing a whole lot of building going on. A lot of stuff to fill in. Hey, Squid Biz! Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Took me 3 years to get the Halloween achievement because I got both a holiday hat and same year. Oh, there you go. Talking about their run room, but cool. Yeah, too many options doesn't help when you have a blank slate. It ends up overwhelming every time. Exactly. Exactly. It actually kills my creative process. Kills my creative process. You're less creative when you're fooling around the computer. So even if you can't draw, by the way, even if you're just drawing stick figures, try it anyway. Because who cares what other people think, right? Just draw it out of stick figures if that's what you got to do. I mean, who's looking at it? Just you. Anybody else says anything about it? Say, don't look at my stuff. Get out of my stuff. I'm trying to draw here, people. Actually get a little bit better at it over time. More effort you put into it, of course, you get a little bit better each time. Mine is mainly to help me visualize a good direction of what I'm doing. Walking around there. I hear some footsteps. Oh, and I'm out. What's up, Nooski?
Hello.
Yeah, we gotta cut another couple rows on this kind of right-hand side. Siskel's down here kind of cutting another row so we can make it 5 lanes wide here. If you want to lend a hand. There. Boom.
Will do.
Boom. Fill in what floor I can here. This is gonna be awesome. We got now we got a track in here. So you can go around like full speed in our little interior track. Too bad we couldn't have like little racing, like, you know, yellow lines, middle yellow lines. Or do they have that in this game? Decals. Yeah, like a cool decal. It's like, you know what I mean, in the middle of like a road. Go around there. That would be cool. That would be the cool.
That would be awesome.
Keep going, filling stuff in. We're doing a lot of building tonight, as you can see. We're building out Vault 45. Trying to keep things going. Let's do it quick. Look at that speed. Oh, messed that one up. keep going. Get her done. Gotta get this vault done. It might have been, man, that was too far to build a ramp. Never too far. Put people to task. And you can get it done. Gotta get this done and help cut out the rest of it here. There you have it. Teamwork for the win. That's awesome. Awesome. How big of a garage you building, man?
I'm thinking we need room to turn around when we're in here. So that's why I'm making it so wide.
Yeah, that's awesome. Make sure to raise it up off the ground, too, because we're going to build this whole area out with concrete all the way down. Just build a giant runway here. Okay. I'm going to go all the way to the end here. I left one there. There it is. This one. And I try to check on the way back. I kind of look down just in case I missed one along the way. It happens. When they aren't dried yet, those blocks remind me of ice cream sandwich cookies. Somebody's hungry. Now I'm never gonna see anything other than ice cream sandwich cookies. Yeah, that's totally it. The ice cream sandwiches, we call them. Totally look like ice cream sandwiches. I agree. All right, let's dig out the rest of this. Let's get to work. Huh. Oh, I could overcut and undercut. I can overcut and undercut all of this. Hold on. We're going to cut it all down one side. Got to cut that whole middle area so we don't have to cut it twice. We should do the over and undercut on this. We just cut a tunnel on the first row, and then we can just over and undercut the second row, and then we'll have a whole long row that we don't have to knock out. Yeah, I started it here on this side. I'm gonna go all the way to the other side and do that cut as well. I kind of look at the side of the boxes to get an idea of where I'm cutting. I don't cut too far, but sometimes it does happen. You'll cut a little bit too far. Oops. Out. And up. Out there. Okay. This is the support lane, and there's a 1, 2, and 2 more in that direction. There we go. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, and then number. This is support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more, please. I try to do ambitious stuff. Okay. Let's kind of finished out the end of this here. There goes that torch. Let's clean out all this end part. Square it off a bit. Now, it's not going to be perfectly centered, but that's okay. Don't worry about symmetry too much. When it's effective and when it's useful, I do it, but otherwise symmetry can be quite boring. Quite boring when you're building, but you know, necessary in some ways. In some ways, necessary. Alright. And there's our support. 1, 2, 3, 5. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this way. Now, one of the things so you don't go kind of start going weird is to put some frames down. That'll help a lot. Well, the tops do. God's sponge. Yep, now you're making me hungry for ice cream. So now everybody in the stream is like thinking ice cream. Right now. Thinking ice cream sandwich. Or Klondike bar. What would you do? And your brain just finished the rest of that song. Isn't that scary? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it straight down the middle here. And then we'll cut off the top of it along the way. Up a little bit. Forgot where the height of it is right here. Punch a hole right through there. One too high there. A little bit too high. Right there. Right here. Again. Clear this whole area out just to check it. Just to check it. Got too high there. I need to go to right there. Alright, let's do a lot of cutting here. A lot of cutting until we get to overnight thing. Dick Jones, he got it. My kicking in on that spot. Yeah. It does happen. This game will really get... If you have OCD, man, this game will get you. This game will get you. Again, I'm going to come back and fill this all in with cement. It's going to take a while. Right now, I want to cut all the way toward the other way. Then we'll cut off the top of it. Now, if you want to do it quickly, by the way... I could have made a bunch of TNT and then just dug a big long tunnel and blow that out, but you gotta watch out you don't blow up the stuff that's next to it, of course. You can also crouch, which works really good. If you're just trying to go very quickly in a certain direction, especially if you're gonna blow it up later anyway. You just kind of crouch and you do kind of a 2-level. Like so. And I find that works really great for when you're gonna dynamite it anyway. You just do kind of at a 2-level here. Keep going. Yeah, just like take out the thing up above. Kind of keep nudging forward. So you reach your destination. So in theory, I should end up with the other part that I cut on the far side of the tunnel. And that's how I made the tunnel originally, by the way, just like this. So I just started cutting. And I didn't even cut this fast when I made the tunnel, too. I cut much slower because my stuff wasn't built up. But you just start cutting, make sure just keep going straight forward, and then if you're not sure that you're going straight, best thing to do is put a whole bunch of blocks down, or you can just use the blocks to check that you're just going in the same direction. Right? Like that. Like that. Keep going. We're gonna get this road done. We're gonna get it done. Speaking of getting stuff done, to stop the stream for a moment. Second, I find where my cursor went.